Page 9, March. It's 4/4 time. It's got one flat in the key signature, so we're in the key of F major. All the B's are automatically B flats, and we have some B's in here. This is a good time, if you haven't yet, go do my scale video on F major. Learn it one octave up and down. The fingering in the right hand is a little weird because of the B flat, but just learn it one octave up and down. We'll talk at this one hand at a time. For counting wise, it's quarter notes and half notes, shouldn't be a problem. So just make sure we have the notes. You're starting thumb on F, so we're in this position. Remember, there's a B flat, so that's really the position. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Remember the B flat? 1, 2. So play the whole thing through and make sure you got all the notes and the counting okay. And do the same with the left hand. You're starting fifth finger here, so you're in this F position. Don't forget the B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I do this to start, when I'm trying to figure this out, I try and play it all, everything connected, because this helps me to verify my fingering. Later on, you'll start moving around, fingering gets weird. If you'll learn to play it all connected at first, it helps to figure out what fingering might work best. And then you can add the staccatos and all that later. So I'm playing everything connected right now. It's just a habit. Go down to the third line here in the left hand. It's 1, B flats, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure you can play all this okay. And when you can, try to put the hands together slowly. And again, I play everything connected here. 1, 2. See, they're not octaves here. You gotta watch out. So you play that. Now let's go down to the third line, because that's where the left hand's going nuts. So we'll see if we can do that. We go. So you're playing all kinds of different notes at the same time. So make sure you work all that out. On those places where you're hesitating, where you're not sure what's going, then work on that. Just work on that spot over and over and over until you get rid of that hesitation. You understand it. You see, the importance of getting rid of the hesitations up quickly is because if you don't, you actually end up practicing them. And you work them into your music, which means when you try, every time you try and perform it for somebody, you'll hesitate because you practiced that. So your brain thinks, okay, we hesitate here. Okay, I got it. So get rid of these hesitations immediately if you can. Don't wait to get rid of them later. That's a trap. I've been there. I've done it. Don't. Just don't. So when you can do the hands together and the beat is steady, then we can add these slurs and our staccatos. Now, if there's nothing marked, go ahead and connect it. Play as connected as you can. And like in the left hand here, at the beginning, you can't play a repeated note connected on a piano. When you lift the note up, the sound stops. But connect it as best you can. 2, 2. But the staccatos are short. So here, 1, 2. Now they're using tenutos here as accents. Not everybody does it, but originally it was just a slight accent, not a full accent, just a slight emphasis. So that second measure there in the right hand, that line, that tenuto line, give it just a hair more, just barely. And lift up in the right hand between the slurs. So you add the staccatos and the slurs, make sure that's working all right. Then we can go back and add the dynamics. The first line is loud, forte, and I think in this piece, actually both hands are the same. It's like a duet between two different people or playing each hand. So I would play both hands the same here, loud. You'll have to decide what loud is. Don't get carried away because there's louders than this. It's just loud. The second line is soft. It's like an echo of it. The third line is moderately loud. You come up to not loud, but sort of loud. And then echo, you're soft. It's an echo, huh? And then the last line is loud like it was at the beginning, where I told you so. Speed-wise, allegretto, again, this is, to me, is a fun speed. It's between moderato and allegro. It's somewhere in there. It's a march. If you were going to march to it, how fast would you go? Left, right, left, right, left. I'd say that's how I would take it. Your allegretto may be a little different than mine. That's okay. We're all different. I hope. So, whatever. I would like to play it with you slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do the dynamics. You can do that on your own. Just notes and rhythms. Let's make sure we have those correct. So I'm going to give us 4 counts, and let's play it together. 1, 2, ready, go.